Luka Modric was born on September 9, 1985 and was raised in the hamlet of Modrić, which is a part of Zadar, a village situated on the southern slopes of the mountain Velebit, north of the city of Zadar in SR Croatia, then a republic within SFR Yugoslavia. He is the oldest child of Stipe Modric from Modrić and Radij Kadopud from Kruševo near Obrovac, both of whom initially worked in a knitwear factory. Modric mostly spent his early years in the stone house of his paternal grandfather, after whom he was named, located on the road above the hamlet of Modrić, and was shepherding goats as a 5-year-old. However, his childhood coincided with the Croatian War of Independence. In 1991, when the war escalated, his family was forced to flee the area. Modric's grandfather Luka was executed by Serb rebels who were part of the police of South Krajina in December 1991 near his house in Modrić, and after the family fled, the house was burned to the ground. Modric became a refugee and lived with his family in the Hotel Qualifers for 7 years. He later moved to the Hotel Is, both in Zadar. His father joined the Croatian army as an aero mechanic. In those years, thousands of bombs fell on the city and football was a way to escape the reality of war. He recalls it as a tough time for his family and something which shaped him as a person. He also said he was mostly unaware of the war because he befriended many other children and their parents did not let it affect their childhood. In these difficult circumstances, Modric began playing football, mostly at the hotel parking lot. In 1992, he simultaneously entered the primary school and a sporting academy, the latter paid for with the little money the family had, sometimes helped by Modric's uncle. As a boy, he was inspired to play football by Zvonimir Boban and Francesco Totti. Supported by his family, he participated in representative camps and trained in NK Zadar. The days in Zadar were not easy because of the war. The Croatian War of Independence from 1991 to 1995, during which Zadar and the surrounding regions were heavily shelled, also toughened Modric, according to those close to him. It happened a million times that we were going to training as the shells were falling and we were running to shelters, said childhood friend Marijan Buljic, who played with Modric while growing up. He was under the tutelage of coach Domagoj Bakic and the head of the youth academy, Tomislav Basic. Basic, considered by Modric as his sporting father, said Modric's father, due to being considered too young and light, he was not signed by Croatian powerhouse Hajduk Split, the most representative football club in the region of Dalmatia. After displaying some talent, including at a youth tournament in Italy, Basic arranged Modric's move to Dinamo Zagreb when Modric was a 16-year-old in late 2001. After a season with Dinamo Zagreb's youth side, Modric was loaned in 2003 to Zrinjski Mostar in the Bosnian Premier League. During this period, he established his versatile style of play and became the Bosnian Premier League Player of the Year at only the age of 18. Modric later said, "Someone who can play in the Bosnian Premier League can play anywhere," referring to its physical nature. The following year, he was loaned to Croatian side Inter Zaprešić. He spent one season there, helping the team to achieve the second position in the Prvenstvo and a place in the preliminary round of the UEFA Cup. He also won the Croatian Football Hope of the Year award in 2004. He returned to Dinamo Zagreb in 2005. In the 2005-06 season, Modric signed a 10-year contract with Dinamo Zagreb. With the contract's earnings, he bought a flat in Zadar for his family. He secured a place in Dinamo's first team, contributing 7 goals in 31 matches to help win the league. In the 2006-07 season, Dinamo again won the league, with Modric making a similar contribution. He was the main provider for striker Eduardo, which helped Modric win the Professional Player of the Year award. The following season, Modric as a team captain, led Dinamo's attempt to qualify for the 2007-08 UEFA Cup. He finished his 4-year tenure at Dinamo with a tally of over 31 goals and 29 assists in 4 league seasons, contributing most notably in the 2007-08 season when Dinamo won the second Croatian Cup and became champions by a 28-point margin. His performance was regularly monitored by Barcelona, Arsenal, and Chelsea. Modric agreed to transfer terms with Tottenham Hotspur on April 26, 2008. He was the first of many summer signings for manager Juan Ramos and was also the Premier League's first summer transfer. The club chairman Daniel Levy promptly flew to Zagreb when Manchester City and Newcastle United became interested, and after signing a 6-year contract, Tottenham confirmed the transfer fee paid was £16.5 million, equaling the club's record fee set by Darren Bent's move in 2007. He got the number 14 jersey, later recalling that he wore it in honor of Johan Cruyff. Modric played 32 Premier League matches in the 2010-11 season, scoring 3 goals, recording 2 assists, and making the highest average number of passes per match for Spurs with 62.5 and an accuracy rate of 87.4%. At the end of the season, Modric had been voted the Tottenham Hotspur Player of the Year. Then Manchester United manager Sir Alex Ferguson said he would have chosen Modric as his Player of the Year for that season. Real Madrid noticed the brilliance of Modric, and amid the heavy speculations of a move to Stamford Bridge, Florentino Perez never lost his sight on Modric. On August 27, 2012, Real Madrid announced they had agreed on a deal with Tottenham for an approximate £30 million transfer fee. Modric signed a 5-year contract with the Spanish club. The rest is history.